You don't just walk up to the 2026-27 Audi RS3-R. You approach it. Because when only 125 of something exist in the entire world, every step feels intentional. The first thing that hits you is the stance, low, wide, purposeful. The RS3-R doesn't try to impress. It simply exists with authority. Carbon fiber accents catch the light as you circle it slowly. The front splitter looks sharp enough to cut through air itself. That massive honeycomb grille sits like an open mouth, ready to inhale the road. This isn't just an Audi. This is Audi after midnight. The paint has depth and the kind that changes character depending on how the sun hits it. In the shade, it feels stealthy and mysterious. Under bright light, it explodes with metallic brilliance. The widened fenders stretch over forged wheels, hugging massive performance brakes, and every line on the body feels sculpted with intent. You can tell this car was built by people who love driving. As you pull the door open, there's that soft mechanical click, solid, reassuring. You slide inside and immediately the world outside goes quiet. The cabin wraps around you like a tailored racing suit. Alcantara, carbon fiber, and fine leather meet your fingertips. The steering wheel feels thick and perfectly weighted, with contrast stitching that begs to be touched. The RS badging reminds you exactly where you are. But it's subtle, confident, not loud. You settle into the bucket seat and it hugs your body in all the right places. Not restrictive, supportive. Like the car is saying, don't worry, I've got you, ahead of you. Audi's digital cockpit lights up with crisp graphics and performance data. Ambient lighting glows softly along the doors and dashboard, creating a futuristic atmosphere once night falls. It feels like a private jet cockpit designed by German engineers who secretly love racetracks. Everything is exactly where it should be. You press the start button, and that's when it happens. The legendary 5-cylinder engine wakes up with a growl that feels alive. It's not just sound, it's vibration, a pulse, a heartbeat. There's something raw about this engine note, something mechanical and emotional at the same time. Flip the throttle and the exhaust answers back with a sharp bark, followed by a subtle crackle. This isn't artificial noise. This is real. Pulling away feels smooth at first, almost calm. The dual-clutch transmission shifts effortlessly as you roll through city streets. And for a moment, the RS3-R feels civilized, comfortable, refined. But you didn't come here for calm. You find an open stretch of road. You switch into dynamic mode. The suspension tightens. The steering gains weight. The exhaust opens up. And suddenly the RS3-R feels like it's leaning forward, eager, impatient. You press the accelerator and everything compresses. The turbo spools, the 5-cylinder screams, and the car launches forward with a force that pushes you back into the seat. Your chest tightens. Your senses sharpen. Buildings blur. The road rushes toward you like a moving tunnel. This thing doesn't just accelerate. It attacks. All-wheel drive claws at the pavement, delivering power with ruthless efficiency. Corners disappear beneath you as the chassis stays flat and composed. There's grip for days, but more importantly, there's confidence. The RS3-R makes you feel like a better driver than you actually are. Every input feels precise. Every response feels immediate. You turn the wheel and the nose dives exactly where you point it. You tap the brakes and the massive rotors bite hard, bringing everything under control in an instant. It's fast, brutally fast, but never chaotic. This is controlled violence. And yet between the adrenaline, there's still luxury. The sound system surrounds you with crystal clear audio. The climate control keeps the cabin perfect. Even at speed, wind noise is minimal. Audi somehow managed to blend track-ready performance with everyday comfort. It's a dual personality and it works beautifully. At night, the RS3-R transforms. The LED headlights carve through darkness like blades of light. The taillights glow with a sharp, modern signature that turns heads at every stoplight. Reflections dance across the body as you pass storefront windows, and you catch glimpses of yourself behind the wheel. And in that moment, you realize something. This car doesn't just move you physically, it moves you emotionally. Knowing that only 125 examples exist makes every mile feel special. This isn't mass production. This is craftsmanship, exclusivity, a Machine built for people who understand what driving is supposed to feel like, and yes, it comes at a price. With its extreme performance upgrades, limited production and bespoke detailing, the Audi RS3-R sits deep into six-figure territory. This isn't a casual purchase. This is a statement. You're not just buying speed, you're buying rarity, engineering, and an experience few will ever have. But for those who can afford it, it's priceless, because the RS3-R isn't about numbers on a spec sheet. It's about the way your heart races when the engine starts. It's about the way your hands grip the wheel on a quiet back road. It's about the way the city lights reflect off the hood at midnight. It's about feeling connected to a machine that was designed to make you feel alive. This is the 2026-27 Audi RS3-R, one of 125, a small car with a massive soul. And once you drive it, ordinary cars will never feel the same again. This is ORG New Update, and this is what passion sounds like.